I would like to call the December 8th, 2020 reorganization meeting to order. I'll begin by taking a roll call vote. I'm sorry, a roll call for attendance. Ms. Kazera?
Here.
Mr. Little?
Here.
Mrs. Mathis?
Here.
Dr. Nolish?
Here.
Ms. Philpott?
Here.
Mrs. Poniatowski?
Here.
Mrs. Reed?
Here.
Mrs. Rennebeck?
Here.
And Mrs. Spade?
Here.
Thank you. Would everyone please like to pause for a moment of silence and stand for a salute to the flag, please? I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the
republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
All right, everybody, we will open up the reorganization meeting to see if anyone would like to address the board on reorganization meeting agenda items only. There will be additional opportunities for public comments before and after the committee meeting with action, which will follow the reorganization meeting, and any school-related comments should be held until that meeting. Is there anybody that would like to address the board? I'll wait a few moments. Okay, that being said, we'll move on with the agenda items. I will now accept nominations for a temporary chairperson.
D. Spade, I would like to nominate Rachel Rennebeck for our temporary chair.
Are there any other
I'll
nominations?
second that.
Okay. All right, I'll roll call to see if everyone will approve that. Ms. Kazera?
Aye.
Mr. Little?
Aye.
Mrs. Mathis?
Aye.
Dr. Nolish?
Aye.
Ms. Philpott?
Aye.
Mrs. Poniatowski?
Aye.
Mrs. Rennebeck?
Aye.
Mrs. Reed?
Yes.
And Mrs. Spade?
Yes.
Mrs. Rennebeck has been appointed to serve as temporary chairperson, and I'll turn the meeting over to her.
All right, everyone. I will now accept nominations for the president of the North Hills School District Board of Education to serve from December of 2020 to December of 2021.
This is Sandy Kazera. I'd like to nominate Allison Mathis to serve as the school board president. I think that she's done a phenomenal job leading us through a difficult time. It's a challenging position in the best of times, and this is far from the best of times. I would like for her to continue to be our board president and hopefully get us through this and on to some better times.
Is there a second?
This is Annette Nolish. I would like to second that.
Good. Okay. Allison Mathis has been nominated to serve as president of the North Hills School District Board of Education from December of 2020 to December of 2021, and I will now take a roll call to vote. Ms. Kazera?
Aye.
Mr. Little?
Aye.
Mrs. Mathis?
Aye.
Dr. Nolish?
Aye.
Ms. Philpott?
Aye.
Mrs. Poniatowski?
Aye.
Mrs. Reed?
Yes.
Mrs. Spade?
Yes.
And I also vote aye. And with everyone voting, Mrs. Mathis has been appointed to serve as president of the board, and many congratulations once again.
Thank you. I just want to make a very brief remark, if that's okay, and then I'll move the meeting along. I just want to say I'm grateful for the opportunity to continue to serve the community in this way, and I thank all of my colleagues on the board for electing me president. At this time last year, we had no idea what lay ahead for us in 2020. It has been a really challenging year, an unprecedented year, but I firmly believe that while we may not always agree as a board, if we continue to support each other and if we work as an effective team, the entire district will benefit. These are not easy times, but I'm looking forward to brighter days ahead in 2021 and hopefully retiring the word unprecedented from my vocabulary. So I will now accept nominations for the Vice President of the North Hills School District Board of Education to serve from December 2020 to December 2021.
I nominate Dee Spade.
I
Kathy
second that.
Reed.
This is Annette Nolish. I second.
Okay. Are there any other nominees? Dee Spade has been nominated to serve as Vice President of the North Hills School District Board of Education from December 2020 to December 2021. And I will now take a roll call vote. Ms. Kozera,
Aye.
Mr. Little,
Aye.
Dr. Nolish,
Aye.
Ms. Philpott,
Aye.
Mrs. Poniatowski,
Aye.
Mrs. Rennebeck,
Aye.
Mrs. Reed,
Yes.
Mrs. Spade.
Yes.
I will also vote aye. So with 9 affirmative votes, Dee Spade has been appointed to serve as Vice President of the Board. Congratulations, Mrs. Spade.
Thank you very much. And I'd just like to say thank you to everyone.
Okay, I will now accept a motion to reappoint Michael J. Witherall, Esquire, as Solicitor of the North Hills School District for 2021. The fees are established at a $750 monthly retainer and a $120 per hour and $120 per hour, as it has been for the past 2 years. Do we have a
Dee
motion?
Spade, I'd like to nominate keeping Mike Witherall.
Phil Little, I'd like
Second.
to second that.
Okay. Thank you all.
Excuse me, did we ever discuss giving him a raise up in his per hourly salary?
We have not discussed that.
This is not the year for it. This is not the year for it. Thank you, Kathy. This is not the year for it.
Okay. As long as you're happy.
I'm happy. I'm going to celebrate my 50th year reunion. Well, maybe I shouldn't wait for after the vote, but my 50th year, I'm graduating from North Hills, and this is a great way of doing it.
Wow.
Okay.
All right. If we have no other comments, I'll proceed with the vote. Ms. Kozera,
Aye.
Mr. Little,
Aye.
Dr. Nolish,
Aye.
Ms. Philpott,
No.
Mrs. Poniatowski,
Aye.
Mrs. Reed,
Yes.
Mrs. Rennebeck,
Aye.
Mrs. Spade.
Absolutely.
I will also vote aye. So congratulations, Mr. Witherall.
Thank you very much.
I will now accept a motion to adopt resolution number 2020-6, appointing Michael J. Witherall as collector of delinquent school district real estate taxes per the attached document.
I will, Dee Spade, I'll motion.
I'll second it.
Okay, thank you. I'll proceed with the roll call vote then. Ms. Kozera,
Aye.
Mr. Little,
Aye.
Dr. Nolish, Dr. Nolish.
Sorry, I was muted. Aye. Sorry about that.
No problem. Ms. Philpott,
Aye.
Mrs. Poniatowski,
Aye.
Mrs. Reed,
Yes.
Mrs. Rennebeck,
Aye.
Mrs. Spade.
Yes.
I will also vote aye. Motion carries. Now I will accept nominations to appoint 2 members to serve as representatives on the Northern Area Special Purpose School Boards for 2021.
I'd like to nominate Rachel Renneback and Dee Spade.
I'll second that. This is Sandy Kozera.
Great. Are there any other nominations? Okay. Rachel Rennebeck and Dee Spade have been nominated to serve as representatives on the Northern Area Special Purpose Schools Board for 2021. And I will take a roll call vote. Ms. Kozera,
Aye.
Mr. Little,
Aye.
Dr. Nolish,
Aye.
Ms. Philpott,
Aye.
Mrs. Poniatowski,
Aye.
Mrs. Reed,
Yes.
Mrs. Rennebeck,
Aye.
Mrs. Spade.
Yes.
I will also vote aye, and I just wanted to note that the entire board will serve as alternates. I will now accept nominations for a member to serve as the legislative chairperson for 2021.
This is Annette Nolish. I would like to nominate Sandy Kozera to serve in that role.
Dee Spade, I'd like to second.
Okay, thank you. Are there any other nominations? Okay, Sandra Kozera has been nominated to serve as legislative chairperson. I'll take a roll call vote. Ms. Kozera,
Aye.
Mr. Little,
Aye.
Dr. Nolish,
Aye.
Ms. Philpott,
Aye.
Mrs. Poniatowski,
Aye.
Mrs. Reed,
Yes.
Mrs. Rennebeck,
Aye.
Mrs. Spade.
Yes.
I will also vote aye. Motion carries. I will accept a motion now to appoint Jerry Muth as treasurer for 2021.
I'll make that motion, Annette Nolish.
Phil Little, I'll
Okay.
second that motion.
Okay, thank you. We'll take a roll call vote now. Ms. Kozera,
Aye.
Mr. Little,
Aye.
Dr. Nolish,
Aye.
Ms. Philpott,
Aye.
Mrs. Poniatowski,
Aye.
Mrs. Reed,
Yes.
Mrs. Rennebeck,
Aye.
Mrs. Spade.
Yes.
I will also vote aye. Motion carries. Next, I will accept a motion to designate the Pittsburgh Post-Gazette as the official newspaper for legal notices for 2021.
I will second that, or first it. Oh, yeah.
Is there a second?
Yeah, you want me to do that again?
No, it's fine. I think we got it. Is there a second?
Oh, yeah.
Is there a second?
Yeah, you want me to do that again?
Yeah, I think we got it. Is there a second?
Oh, yeah.
Oh no.
I don't know what's happening.
Okay.
I think it's
Groundhog Day. Groundhog Day.
Oh, well.
So we're still looking for a second for this motion.
I'll second it. Annette
Okay.
Nolish, I'll second it.
Okay, I'll then proceed with a roll call vote. Ms. Kozera,
Aye.
Mr. Little,
No.
Dr. Nolish,
Aye.
Ms. Philpott,
Aye.
Mrs. Poniatowski,
Aye.
Mrs. Reed,
Yes.
Mrs. Rennebeck,
Aye.
Mrs. Spade.
Yes.
I will also vote aye. Motion carries. Next, I will accept a motion to adopt resolution number 2020-7, authorizing the filing of the appropriate affidavit with the Secretary of the Commonwealth in accordance with the Uniform Facsimile Signature Act of 1961 as per the attached document.
Dee Spade, I'll motion.
Is there a second?
Second, this is Kathy Reed.
Thank you, Mrs. Reed. I'll move on to a roll call vote. Ms. Kozera,
Aye.
Mr. Little,
Aye.
Dr. Nolish,
Aye.
Ms. Philpott,
Aye.
Mrs. Poniatowski,
Aye.
Mrs. Reed,
Yes.
Mrs. Rennebeck,
Aye.
Mrs. Spade.
Yes.
I will also vote aye. Motion carries. And I will now accept a motion to establish school board meeting dates for 2021 as per the attached document.
I will motion. Dee Spade.
Is there a second?
I'll second Rachel Rennebeck.
Okay, thank you. We'll move on to a roll call vote. Ms. Kozera,
Aye.
Mr. Little,
Aye.
Dr. Nolish,
Aye.
Ms. Philpott,
Aye.
Mrs. Poniatowski,
Aye.
Mrs. Reed,
Yes.
Mrs. Rennebeck,
Aye.
Mrs. Spade.
Yes.
I will also vote aye. Motion carries. I will now adjourn this meeting and we will move directly on to our December 8th, 2020 committee meeting with action.